Do, 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 do. What an appropriate thing to start on. Anyways, welcome back to New Maximum Play. It's day 9, I think. And this is going to be the first episode in a long, running series of, not posting this much. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to be playing as much Animal Crossing as I thought I would be, but, ooh, let's see. Rare furniture and items can get you annual events or raffling. Get these items. Glad you did. Okay. Anyways, I'll be posting from now on Animal Crossing every Monday instead of every other day, Monday, Wednesday, because I have a lot on my plate right now in my real life. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. We're still going to be playing this game all the way through. As you can see, I make quite a mess over here because I do not want a lot of stuff in my house. And what are you guys doing here? Man, they're moving everywhere. I haven't seen 2 or more animals in this area because they never come around here. Oh yeah, I had a chore I had to do. I didn't get to do it. Yes, this is a person that you haven't seen yet. Rasher. He's a what do you call it? Maroon pig. Is that the color? I hope that's the right color. You didn't forget about the thing I told you to do. The stupid handkerchief. Get a move on, slacker. I couldn't find Lay. Anyways, look at how massive my village came to be. Oh, a new person moved in, Pango. Yeah, look at all these new people. I don't know if you saw all of them yet, but that's a lot of people who moved into my village. I guess I'm doing a really good job if that's the case. If I have that many animal friends moving into my town. Anyways, every day I've been just doing the most mundane chores ever. Just getting my stuff and making sure my home is paid off as much. I think this might be the day where I actually pay it off. I am not completely sure, but maybe next time you'll see it. You'll see it paid off. But I got the axe finally, but I used it all up, so I had the axe, but I cut down a lot of trees that were just plain in the way. But I also, you see, I missed one stump from the other day. But here's the thing that I think everyone already knows this by now, but the thing with this Animal Crossing that's not and I think they changed it for the better. Oh shit, that was the first rock that happened to me a couple times actually this week, but the thing is with the newer Animal Crossing games with the rolling pin world pretty much, I think it was a good design choice, and it's a lot better than this one than just flat land, because what I feel is that if you're trying to find fossils or things in the ground in general, you can't see behind these trees, and you have to cut them down, because you know how rare and scarce finding those fossils are nowadays. In the beginning parts of this playthrough, you saw how easy it was to find a spot, but now that we have all these trees, they're probably behind these trees and I just can't see them, decreasing the chances of me trying to get a fossil. That's how I see it. And they added the rolling pin world just to make it easier for people to find the fossils or whatever. That's how I feel about the situation. But that's a conclusion I came up with while playing this. Do I have a suntan? I have a suntan. Can you get suntans in this game? Also, I'm not talking to that lady again because she gave me a chore to plant flowers in front of her house or around her house. Oh, it's my money tree. Guess it didn't plant well. I know that won't plant well. I can obviously tell that's not going to go well. So I'm just going to take this because I want money! I'm freaking tired. I start my new job tomorrow and I can't wait. I guess. It's gonna be full-time. A lot of benefits. I'm so happy for me because I can finally make money and save up to actually buy a house. That's the main goal. Have you gone to Lace Place? Now they're getting a little bit more complicated with their, like, chores. And now it's getting harder and harder to find these holes in the ground so I can get more fossils and give them to Blathers. By the way, I think I found most of the common fish. Oh, I gotta pick up my trash. I'm such a messy guy. A lot of boots. I've been fishing around too. Fishing is like my favorite thing to do in this game because it's nearly endless and you still get paid. Other than the chore hopping, because that's really fun and everybody's favorite thing to do. I still don't get why they took that out of the more recent games. Oh, there's Lay. I have a couple chores from her that I need to take care of. Here's Rasher's handkerchief. Blah blah blah. Boo 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 boo. And you have something else. Let's compound your chores. Why don't you? Entertain me. You, chicken, entertain me. Entertain me at my whim. Ha 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 ha. Ugh, excuse me. And here's Billy. I don't think you guys met Billy yet. Dag nabbit. He says that all the time. It's amazing. I do not understand girls, Maximus. Not at all. Total mystery, man. Welcome to the club. I mean, for instance, do they really like getting flowers? How about weeds? Do they like weeds? I think some girls like getting weeds, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. I assume that you've just gone crazy. I think that's my thing on these playthroughs. I yawn a lot. I'm sure I won't be yawning a lot anytime soon, though. I probably will, but, you know, it's part of the job. It's the one thing about getting a job. You have to change your hours to fit the needs of the job. Like, for instance, I have to wake up incredibly early instead of not as early as usual. Jeez. I did not know your character could get a sunburn, though. That's pretty cool. That's like attention to detail stuff right there. I think I already gave Blathers a T-Rex torso anyway, so I can just sell that for money. Maybe I'll pay off my house today. We worked this hard so far, might as well. Might take a while, but you get to see my skills at making money in Animal Crossing, if you know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying. I'm very close. I'm actually really close to doing that. So I can finally get a bigger house. I'm surprised though that there are these many villagers in my town. I did not know it could get that big. That's the funniest part of this game. I never really like take the time to like explore more of the secrets of this game. I just wanted to make money and buy furniture for my place. See, that's the thing back in the day when I played this game. Me and my mom would play this game all the time. Because she loved Animal Crossing as much as I did. She loved all the life simulation games. Like, she really loves playing Minecraft. Throw Minecraft on a computer and she'll play like crazy. But, I used to play all the time and she would always, like, play whenever I'm not around and just manage my town. She loves Animal Crossing, and I'm like, you know what? Good. Good for you. I love Animal Crossing too. I don't get why parents don't play video games as much. What am I saying? I can't even focus right now. So berate that thought. I can't find any holes. What is this nonsense? Is it because of the tree theory I had before? It has to be. This is Olive. I'm not in right now. See, when you get farther in the game, now all the villagers are like everywhere in the village. Like you can't find them, so it's always like a freaking like chore to like find where they went. And I feel as if that's why they took it out, because it frustrated players. There's like no holes to dig up so I can get fossils. What the hell? That's really weird. You can eat. I mean, come on. That's like the most. That's the best way to make money. Or is there like a? Is there a thing like in New Leaf where you can go to the island and like catch golden beetles and make tons of cash? Look at me, I'm sunburnt. I am totally sunburnt. I look like what's that guy's name in It's a movie starring Adrian Brody. I forgot. There we go. Probably gonna see a lot of boring fishing today too. And afterwards I'm probably gonna record some more Rayman. Or Tomb Raider, I'm not sure. Yep, Cube. Who names the penguin Cube? What do you need, dude? Dude. You know what would be cool, actually? You make this game 100 times better? If you had a log of all the chores or objectives that this game had for you to do. Like, easily on notepad paper or something on your pause menu. You know what I'm curious of, too? Why there's no map screen on this in this game. Oh, there's Olive. Sweet pea. And Billy has it. See, that's the thing. They're always going to give you the runaround, especially when you get farther in this game, aka making your house bigger. But yeah, that's a good point to bring up. Why is there no First of all, there's no holes in the ground for me to dig up. That's annoying in itself. But that brings up a good point. Why isn't there any... Oh my god, what is that? Pango. Ugh, that freaked me out there for a sec. Let me guess, you just moved into a town and you already are saying, oh, I lent this thing to him, I lent this thing to her. God. You want me to catch a fish, don't you? Please. A peculiar fish? Did you hear the sound? Yeah, I have a fish, dude. Here. Wow, radical. Okay, so you can catch a sea bass at this time of the year now. Fascinating. Furniture. My favorite thing ever. Ain't this grand? Let's see. There's a beetle there. Might as well catch it. Like I said, I'm getting into the mundane of everything here now. And I suck! There's like no holes, so I guess I can't dig up anything. So I might as well drop this... Oh yeah, the pear trees I planted the other day. So I'm gonna put all this trash in the dump here. And I'll take care of that. No use for rainbow paper. I could use that because it's notepad paper and you can never have enough to write letters to the museum. Aw. This tree didn't grow. I'm like totally like, right now. I'm practicing waking up early, that's why. Oh my god, why are there like all around my freaking place? I've never seen this happen before. Like all the villagers gathering around in all these houses, you know? It's just really funny. Like this dumb frog-ass frog. He's been such a meanie recently. Alright, let's go to Nooks. Then I'm gonna catch some fish. I think I have 45,000 left on my debt, so let's see. 500. Wow. Okay. Let's tell you what, this is what's gonna happen. I am going to make my money, put it towards my debt, and then buy the stuff that's in his shack, just so I can have some revenue built up in his end of the bargain, so he can upgrade his store. That's another reason why I'm randomly buying all the stuff in his shop. It's because basically it upgrades his store, and then I'll have access to more things. I'm trying to get Nookingtons so I can actually buy the buy an axe, or like buy any tool I want, because axes can easily. Look at that! I got a suntan. It's more like evidence there. See, this is my favorite part of the game, just relaxing and catching some fish. Boo 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 boo. This is really told you this is gonna be mundane. You believe me? No. I can't be entertaining 24/7 now, can I? Oh my god, stop with the grossness! I caught an empty can? How vile and disgusting. You know, I could easily get those fruits off the tree, but... Oh, I know. Let's go across the shore. See if there's any fish to catch on the shoreline. They're worth a lot. Isn't there like big fish, like there's like whale sharks or something you can catch? Oh my god, enough with the stupid trash. Why keep getting trash up in here? Like, are you kidding me, game? Is there anything else? Nope. I can't believe I can't find a freaking fossil. You would think there would be a lot more. I guess not. The game wants to make you work for it. Doesn't this game have an expiration date? Let me explain. I keep hearing these things about expiration dates for this game. 2030 something. Because of the GameCube's internal clock and how long that can last. I don't know. I am not sure. It's the one thing that always confused me. So while I'm doing this, I might as well tell you some things too that's been happening. Like I said, I'll still be posting as much as I can on Maximum Play. The job doesn't mean I'm not going to slow down in posting. I always post my playthroughs at 6 o'clock at night when everyone is just getting home from work and all that stuff. That's the reason why I post it then. And 6 p.m. in the East Coast is 3 p.m. on the West Coast, so it's pretty different from how it works. Like, you see all these people posting it like probably in the afternoon, but they're actually posting at like 10 a.m. during the day or something, or like that part in the morning, you know. It's kind of different over here. So that's why I do it at that time of night. But if you guys want a different time for me to post Maximum Play, then be my guest. I'm also going to see if I'm going to live stream a little bit more. But I don't know. I'm thinking of just live streaming RPGs. Like, I really want to try to beat Earthbound. And I want to play Torchlight again. Maybe get on Torchlight again, yeah. Path of Exile, because I remember I did that one-off for you guys, and I feel as if I could probably bring more to that. I'm also thinking of playing World of Warcraft again, like straight from the beginning. So I'm thinking of live streaming my like journey from level 1 to level 100. Maybe before that new expansion pack comes out, because you know they're making another expansion pack. Blizzard doesn't have to lie to me. They're always making another one. I think it's to coincide with the movie that's supposed to come out next year. I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure what's happening with that. I'm pretty sure though they're making another expansion pack. But I liked WoW. I always like WoW, no matter what. I don't care if like there's a lot of changes. I just wish that they didn't change it that much, but it still doesn't mean it's a fun game. It's still fun to me. They just made it so much easier. And I think I live streamed that game one time too. I'm not sure, but I kind of made that complaint. If you haven't been catching up, I've been an undead warrior, because I never played the Horde before. I was always an alliance because I was friends with a lot of people who were alliance, and I always wanted to play Horde actually because they look cooler, especially the undead, and that's why I pick an undead for this one. Anyway, when I first played WoW, I only played up to Wrath of the Lich King. I got bored after that because it was pretty much the same spiel but with new set dressings and everything. It was not as memorable. Like, the whole experience up at Northrend wasn't that memorable to me. Everything about like vanilla WoW was really memorable. All the worlds, all the zones, they were like really cool. And I remember all of them, like Ironforge, Stormwind, Westfall, Kazan, Ashenvale, all those places. But like I said, I haven't played that game in forever. But like, and then I got to Wrath of the Lich King. That was pretty fun. I was a Night Elf warrior. I like the warrior. He's pretty simple to use, but I want to try using a different class this time, because I've always been warrior because of how simple it is. I was a warrior with my undead. Like, I played it last year when I had a lot of free time on my hands, and I noticed how much they changed it, like how they lowered the level that you needed to be in order to get a mount. I'm like, okay. I keep getting shoes, man. I don't want these Nikes. And I'm like, why is it so much easier? I mean, I guess it's for new players to catch up, but the thing is, it made you work hard for it, and once you get it, you're like, you feel this achievement of like getting this mount, like this tiger and stuff, but then they lowered it, and it's like, what are you doing? Maybe it's for balance, I'm not sure, but it was pretty lame. It reminded me of I think everyone already knows this story, but there was an MMO that came up by Sony called Star Wars Online, Star Wars Online or something, and you couldn't pick a Jedi class pretty much. You picked other classes, but you had to work incredibly hard to be a Jedi, and out of like the millions of players who played it, like only like 6 or 7 became Jedi. It's that big of a freaking gap to get to. Only dedicated players can get pretty much that. But they came up with this update like 2 years after the base game came out where everyone can be a Jedi when they first make a character. And thanks to that, everyone, like literally everybody dropped their subscriptions and stuff. And that MMO was declared officially dead because of that. Seriously, it made you work hard for something that you know it's possible to achieve, but it takes incredible amounts of dedication to do so. I keep missing my fish, and I'm pissed off. I want to get my debt paid off, and I'm so close to doing that. Anyways, I could sell my furniture too. I could do that. But then I have to buy it again, and I'm like, yeah, I got all this already. I might as well sell my furniture, actually. Ah, shit. So anyway, I'm thinking of playing WoW again, and I'll live stream some of my gameplay, so you guys can see what I've been doing up there. I know WoW hasn't really been on like everyone's good end, but I still admire the lore that Blizzard made and all that stuff. I just don't like Blizzard's like their business decisions in a nutshell. Like charging full price still for StarCraft, a game that came out how many years ago? Like almost 20 years ago. Or Diablo and Diablo 2, still like 20 bucks to buy. Or like that high of a price. And treating their employees like garbage. I'm serious when I say that. These seem like the people who bought Diablo, the developers of Diablo 1 and 2, their studio. They seem like they got the short end of the stick, to be honest. And not to mention a lot of developers who worked on Diablo 3 were being treated like horse shit. I think it was David Brevin. I think he worked on some of the classic Diablo games, and he worked on Diablo 3, but a lot of the new developers who came are like treating him like horse shit. I don't know. I don't know the whole story behind it. All I know is that there are a lot of employees at Blizzard who think they're self-titled, like entitled assholes or something. But like I said, they're rumors that I keep hearing. I don't know the official story behind it because I never really paid attention. I never really gave a shit about Diablo 3. Everyone was like hyping all over it, and I'm like, okay, it's just another Blizzard game that I probably will play in the future and whatever. Because I'm not really one of those guys who like goes out and pre-orders like... Well, I shouldn't say that. If it's like fucking Zelda, I would pre-order that game in a heartbeat because I grew up... Mostly games that I grew up with I'll pre-order, unless it's like something I will know I will get bored with. Like, for instance, when Smash Brothers for Wii U came out, I know a lot of people went out and pre-ordered it, but here's the thing with me, and probably a lot of my other friends too. We all have Wii U's, but we didn't buy it immediately. Because that game's a party game. You need like a whole bunch of people to play that game. You can't play that game single player. Why? Like what? What's the point? Unless you're specifically training for like Evo or something and you want to buy it. Yeah, I'll swap. What can I swap it with? I know the little guy is not going to make me that much money. But I decided not to, because I'd rather play it with people. That's what a lot of those games entitled to, because when I grew up, I played a lot of those games with other people, and that experience made it 10 times better. And like real talk, that's what happens. And besides, I have a lot of other shit to pay for. Like, for instance, I'm trying to buy a house right now. So, I could wait on Smash Brothers, because that's the thing you gotta remember about video games. When they're released, they'll always be there, no matter what. They won't be taken off the shelves, they won't, like... People will preserve them, and people will find a way to, like, keep them around. Why else would you think Super Smash Bros. Melee is still around and being played? So, I can wait on a lot of Wii U games, even though there's rumors Nintendo's announcing a new console. I don't know the logistics of that. The Wii U's only been out for 3 years, and they had the Wii since 2006, so they had that shit around for like 5 or 6 years, so... I don't know what your guys are talking about, but they're gonna keep the Wii U around for a little bit longer. And besides, Wii U games look gorgeous. I don't understand where you're coming from, but a lot of Wii U games I've been seeing look great. Like, that's the thing with Nintendo. They know how to utilize the graphics of their consoles really well. And know how to build around them to create an aesthetically pleasing game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might as well sell my furniture, because I could easily buy it back once I get a lot of money. Once I get a bigger house, then they're going to want me to buy either a basement or upstairs. I think I'm just going to get the basement first. I'm keeping the gyroids. I want a full collection of gyroids. I don't know why I can't find holes. Maybe if this doesn't bring me enough cash, I'm gonna catch a little bit more fish while I do my thing. Let's see how much this is. Only— are you serious, Nook? You're such a pansy ass. Alright, let's talk about WoW some more. Haha. Finally can talk about WoW some more. Anyways. Like all those games. I haven't played like a lot of Wii U games. I only played them at like cons and like other places that have like a whole bunch of people playing around and stuff. That's when I got the chance to play. Like I haven't even played Monster Hunter yet. And a lot of people have been telling me to play Monster Hunter. It's another game I can wait on because it doesn't really— I don't really care for that. I mean, if there's a game I really want to buy or really want to play outright, like I would play the next Zelda game like immediately outright. It's like a freaking water fountain when I put the items down on the ground. There's this fly that's been like buzzing around me all fucking day today, and it's driving me insane. But yeah. I can wait on those games, seriously. Like, I remember so many people being hyped for StarCraft 2, and I wanted to play that game a lot, so I just decided to buy it outright, but I wasn't really that interested in it afterwards. I don't know why, it was just like, it was okay. I still think, without a doubt, Tiberian Sun is my favorite RTS ever created. And I think I said that in one of my reviews. I think I said it in my Battlezone review or something. But, that game, the reason why I love that game is because how fast it is. No limits on your unit cap. And you can just go ape shit wherever you want. And you can have— there's so many customization options, it blows my mind that EA doesn't fucking make another one of those games. Oh wait, they did, and they sucked ass. Nah, not— CNC3 was alright. It was very slow, and it was just like, okay, let's make a modern like twist to CNC, you know, and just like be like whatever about it. I didn't really— I didn't really particularly cared for that one though. I remember playing that, and in one part of the campaign there was a really like impossible mission to beat, and I was just, you know what, fuck this, I can't play it anymore. But they introduced some things that were pretty interesting that CNC2 didn't have. Like I said, I barely remember any of those games, so I can be like whatever about it. Now CNC4, that game can go the fuck away. Fuck Tiberium Twilight, that game sucked ass. They tried to do the same thing that Dawn of War 2 did, but it didn't succeed at all. It was terrible. Dawn of War 2, that was built upon like role-playing and like RPG elements. It made it a fantastic game, and it made it one of its own. The original Dawn of War, I don't know if you know Warhammer 40k, but if you don't, you should definitely get into it. It's badass as hell. But Dawn of War was like a RTS like through and through. Like it pretty much was a template project. It was still a fun game. It was just, you know, it was— you can tell that these guys like just took the models and everything else and just decided to put an RTS around it. Dawn of War 2 was a completely original game, and it built upon that success and made 2 expansion packs, and those expansion packs are really good too. If you haven't played Dawn of War 2, I highly recommend it. Maybe I'll do a review on it. In fact, I'm gonna do a review series called Underrated Gems. I might as well say it out loud right now. Unlike my other reviews, which are like long and like whatever, Underrated Gems is going to be a series where not a lot of people know about these games, but they should. That's what I tried to accomplish with, like, my original review series. Like, here's what I wanted to try to do. Jake Maximus was like, if you could tell from my first couple videos, it was gonna be like a very epic, like, like an epic review show with like special effects and stuff, because that's what I originally did. I made visual effects for short films that my friends came up with, and I did the editing and I did pretty much all that and helped out shooting and stuff. So I wanted to, so when we started like not seeing each other as much and wanted to do other things with our time and full-time jobs, we didn't have time to see each other and make these films. So I decided to strike it out on my own and made a review series, because I always like watching those game reviews, like Angry Video Game Nerd, JonTron, Brutal Moose, who else? I know there was another dude I used to follow all the time. But those reviews are really entertaining to me. And sometimes I would, while I'm working on like my short film or whatever, I would have them on in the background. It was like really entertaining to hear, and it was like a podcast to me, like hearing them like do comedy like that. It was really entertaining. And you probably see me from my Vidly mix list that I have on my channel, that I follow them, and like whenever they post a video, I put them on my playlist. But then I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a game review, and just decided to like try it out, and I kind of liked it. I kind of liked editing, so I decided to give it more edge to it, and I did. And I made a short film like kind of thing out of it with special effects and all that. I'm just a starter on like a entry level kind of guy, but it's kind of funny because I'm not really on par with like ILM or anything like that. I just like do it for fun. But if people like it, it's like, that's cool. If you like it, watch my stuff. That's all the support I need. But anyways, yeah, I decided to make a review show where special effects and like all that stuff was kind of like the key thing about it. Then I review the game, because that's the thing with reviewing a game. You need to have good topics to like talk about, and like why. It can't be just running off like reasons why it's like cool and bad, because they can easily know that on a Wikipedia page. It's your job to make it interesting. And over the years, that's what I've been trying to hone, like what my style was, or what kind of style that I do with my reviews. And I kind of got an idea of what it is. So that's what Jake Maximus Reviews is all about, but it's like all about like making sure that you guys know these games exist, and if they're good or bad, or if you know a game exists and if it's good, if you think it's good, but in all seriousness it's bad. That's what I try to accomplish with my reviews. But if you notice on my thumbnails, you'll see that the reviews are in different colors. If you don't know what that means, I'll tell you. Red is for like the traditional like long review, and the yellow is for quick reviews, or stuff that was just thrown together in like a couple weeks, and like just my thoughts in general about the thing. I feel as if I'm gonna do a thing called Underrated Gems, where like over the years I played a lot of the games that nobody gave a shit about, and I feel as if I can do a quick little segment instead of like, it's one of those episodes where it's like I can't like fit it into one long video and talk about it. It's something I want to like try to do a short form on, so that'll come probably at the end of the summer if I get the chance to work on it. Maybe a little bit later. I have a thing where I say that I will do video, but I can't get it out in time. I think pretty much every person who makes videos on the internet has the same excuse. I never make it to my deadlines at all. For two reasons. One, my job, and well, a job and life in general. And the other, because I have other commitments and projects that I have to work on for other companies, like my commissions and stuff. and opportunities that I get with other companies that want to make videos with me. So that's another reason why I'm not like producing as many videos as I can, and I hope that you all can understand that, because that's what it is. Life is a bitch in general, and we just all have to deal with it. But I have them written down. I have all my ideas and everything that I come up with written down on a giant document. Any idea I come up with, I write it down, and I'll look at it and determine if I'll do it in the future or not. So I am not going... I always think of something new every day, and I write it down. Any idea for a video, anything I got, I write it down so I can make it. Because I love doing this shit. I love entertaining people. I always wanted to entertain people. Even though I'm kind of like shy on stage, or I don't have like good I'm not good on stage. Like, I have stage fright and stuff, but if people can tell you that they see me act, then they'll tell you that I'm a good actor. I don't want to blow smoke up anybody's ass, but that's pretty much the consensus. Oh, is there a fish? Yes. Bottom line, I'm slow, but I make my shit, like, I make sure that my shit is good. And not smelly. Anyways, back to WoW. Back to some more WoW conversation. I'm gonna start trying to play more. I don't know. I'll have to see. Are these all sweet fish? Oh wow, they're like literally the same model. They're so fucking close to being the same model. I want to do another class. I'm thinking either Shaman or Hunter. I'm not sure, because I never played those classes yet. I always stick to the Warrior, because I don't like change. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. I don't know. Mages? Maybe? I'm not sure about mages. They're really good. Shamans, though, seem like they're really OP for some reason. Death Knights, I don't want to do like the upgrade class. I thought that was a good idea in general, but when they decided to like have it so that you can like, oh, you can be a Death Knight, but you start at level 70 or whatever. I'm like, can't we just start with level 1 and like progress like we normally do? It just makes things a whole lot cleaner. You know? I don't know. I'd rather do that. Like, start clean. I don't know, maybe it's just a thing where people were complaining about being level 1 and they wanted to start off being badass. But I just want to start out clean. I'm not sure about you. What else? Shamans are cool. Hunters seem cool because they have ranged attacks, and after playing Torchlight 2 as that gun wielder girl, I can get behind that. I'm trying to remember what other classes. Rogues, I tried them out one time. They're alright. But yeah, it seems like a thing where I have to explore the classes and determine what I want. But in all honesty, I want to be a shaman, but I wish more shamans were in other different races, you know, because I like being undead. I haven't really tried out... I tried out the orc one time. He's alright. And the tauren's alright too. Maybe a blood elf, because blood elves are fabulous as hell. I'll sell my sweet fish now. Might as well. I wanted to try Final Fantasy XIV though. I keep seeing a lot of people stream it. And I'm like, it's another MMO I have to get into, and it seems like a big, like, chore for me. So I don't know what to think of Final Fantasy XIV just yet. You know what? I might as well sell my furniture, because I really want to pay off my house. You know what? I might as well do that. I really hope it's a lot of money, though. Let's see. Is that a GameCube shirt? Hold on. I think that's a GameCube shirt over there. Oh, come on. Really? That much, you piece of shit? That is a GameCube shirt. That's hilarious. I've always wanted a shirt with a console logo on me. What am I, DC? Alright, you know what? I'm going for broke. I'm gonna sell all my shit. Sell my furniture. Even though I'm not gonna get that much. Because Tom Nook's a piece of he's a bastard, man. I'm sure I'll find more gyroids in the future. I think gyroids are worth a lot, right? I don't care. I want my house paid off. I want my house paid off, and I can look for his catalog. Oh, and you want to know another thing too? We are in the future, so code generators exist where I can buy anything, or I can get anything I want. Seriously, you can enter a code and freaking get like a specific like item you want in this game. So. Oh my god! Look how close I am! Are you fucking serious, game? What? Hold on. Hold on a sec. Alright, I want to show you guys something. See how much money I have? 44,997. I want you to look at how much money I have left on my debt. No, I don't want to mail a letter. You still... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? You mean to tell me I didn't have to sell all that shit? Well, I would have anyway, but... I could easily find gyroids and all that shit in the future, so I'm fine. But guess what? We did it! We paid off our second level debt. No, third level debt. That's what I meant. Now talk to Tom Nook and save, finally. I'm getting hot in my room right now. It's like 97 outside right now. And I wanted you guys to hear my voice, so I just decided not to turn on the air conditioning. And the air conditioning is literally next to the... It's like right next to the microphone, so that's why I chose to torture myself for you guys to hear my voice. Expand my home! We'll do red still. I like red. Looking forward to see you again. Okay, Nook, you bastard. So I guess next time Maximum Play you'll see a bigger house, but also a little bit more furnished. Because I'll be playing this game a lot more on the side, so... Thank you for hearing my thoughts about Jake Maximus and WoW, but... We'll talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.
Me.